Okay, so this is our the group of and list of employee numbers I need to compare now. So now I'm going to comparing this here, how to write your query as per your syntax, whatever I was given. So let me come to your database now. Okay, and now see your table EMP. So this is my table here, an employee number. If you see this, so there are so many employee numbers we have here, but a specific employee number details I wanted. So if you wanted that, okay, how we can write your query means. So select to start from EMP. So where, okay, employee number in of the list of values you can pass 7369 and 7788 and 7900. Okay, now, so these are what now the list of values. So now after passing this list of values, how it was comparing? How it was comparing means it's a comparing like okay, your EMP number column, whatever it was there here, that will be compared one by one. Okay, that means now we can see this is your list of values. Okay, this is your list of values. So one by one value. Suppose 7369. 7369 was there in the list. Come on, guys. 7369 is there in the list. Yes. So is there in the list means the condition is what now? True. So then this first row will be fetching from your table. Okay, now? Right. In the same to same, the second record checking. 7499 is there in the list. No. So it's not there. So it is a false. Like 7521, like 7566, like 7654, like 7698, like 7782, like 7839. Okay, so 7788. This is what there. So condition true. So this record is also come out. Next, 7844, 7876, 7900. Yes, 7900 also there. So this record is also retrieval. And 7902, 7934. So it means what now? Each and every value of EMP number column will, okay, go for to check it out here. So in this checking of all values and whatever the list values I was given that. So based on this list value, those particular people only we can fetching from our table. Okay, so this is what. So the same way, when you come back to the next example, suppose my next example is write a query to display list of employees. Okay, so who are working as a president, comma analyst, comma manager. Suppose here I want to fetch my table or my employees data. So who are working like okay as a president, analyst, and managers. So in this case also we can go to write our query like select a star from EMP, where so I'm comparing with the job column and in of then jobs we can see. The first one is called as president, and I'm giving single quotes because it is a string okay type of column. And the next I'm giving here analyst, and next I'm giving here manager. So in these jobs, who will be working? the people will come to you. So total out of 14 employees, there are 6 employees. In this out of 6, 3 employees are managers, 2 employees are analyst, and 1 employee president. Okay, now, so these are what now here, the as per the given conditional values, okay, it will be asking to us. Understand now? So, but the same thing, the negative operation, if I want to go for that, what is my negative operation here? Okay, so if I go negative operation, okay, so I'm writing here the same request. No problem. So same request if I want to give, okay. So who are not working as a, suppose if I'm giving the negative operation. So this is working as a president and lister, so that I was given. Who are not working as a these guys. So not working means, can you see in my table, there are different types of job people are there. Okay, now. So here, how many people we have here? How many different jobs? So there are 5 different jobs. One is clerk, salesman, manager, analyst, and presidents. So who are not working of these guys. So that means who are not working means, here I just pass it my negative operation. That's called as not in. I'm using what now? Not in. So except these guys, except these remaining job people will display. Okay, size space is not given. Okay, now except who is this? President, analyst, manager. Except this, because not in the list people. So not in the list people. So remaining people will come. That means clerk will come, salesman. And there is no president here. There is no analyst and there is no manager. This is negative operation on the not in operator. Just we need to add a not keyword in front of your in operator. Okay, now. So these are what now in operator, how it was working on or comparing of your group of values. Okay, right. In the same to same, the next operator is called as what now? Between. So come to between operator, where you want to use between operator means when you want to comparing now some particular range values. Okay, so and so range to so and so range. If you need to compare here, so that between operator will be useful. Okay, so that means I'm saying here comparing a particular range value. Okay, so particular range value. So what is the syntax for this between operator means? So I'm using where class. So sending to column name. And I'm giving here, okay, sorry, where class, and I'm giving here between column name. And after we are giving between, and here we send low sal, that means low value. Okay, and high value. So this is your between operator syntax. So and so column range values, whatever the user was given in the program or in the query. So based on that range, the data can be comparing. Okay, and here when you want to working with between operator, there is some rules are there. The basic rules you need to remember. What is between operator means? So many people, suppose when we given here between 10 to, okay, between 10 to 20 I was given now. So whenever I'm giving 10 to 20 means so many people what they expected here. So in this they will expected what? 11, 12, okay, and so on. So they're expecting 18 and 19. Yes or no? Between 10 to 20 between means so many people they expected what now? 11 to 19 will come, sir. 11, 12, 13 up to 19 will come. But this is wrong, guys. Between operator is not that kind of nature. It's a wrong. Between operator are you applied on which okay range value, that was including source value and destination values also included here. That means the between operator is not comparing 11 to 19. Between operator is comparing including 10 and 20 also. Got it my point now? So this is what. So that's why this is your correct answer. Including source value, destination value also comparing. That point should be remembered. So second point is what now? Between operators, suppose I'm going to using. So 20 to 10 if I'm giving now. If I'm using 20 to 10, then it is a no result. Why, sir, no result means, here, between operator is called as a range. Now, can you tell me, range can be high to low or low to high, which we call range. Range means we are expecting low to high or high to low. Yes, but here I was given high to low I was given. So whenever you want to give high to low, it doesn't consider your request. That's why it was showing no result. So that means what you understand, between operator is always apply on low value to high value. Low value to high value only it will be. Understand na? So that is what we called. Okay. So these are the two things you have to remember. So what is the 2 points here? My first point, between operator, okay, returns including source and destination values. Returns source and destination values. Okay. Second point is what now? It always apply. It always, okay, apply on low to high value. Low to high value only. So these are the 2 points should be remembered, guys. Okay, now? So now you can see. Suppose if I'm going to using here, okay, the example observe, you will get some idea. So now write a query to display employees. So whose salary? Whose salary is between? Salary is between 1600 to 3000 I was given. So whenever we want to give it here 1600 to 3000, then including source value and destination value also consider here, and now come back. For example, I just come to my table. Okay, this is my table. In this table, can you see the salary column and having some salaries? Okay, here 1600 is there and 3000 also there. So let me see if I want to write my query. Select a star from EMP where sal between, okay, na 1600 and okay 3000. So this is low to high, but how it was written, you can see, including 16 source value and 3000 destination value. Okay, na? So including that and in between values also taken. But here 3000, why it is 2 times repeated means the 3000 salary employees are 2 people are there. That's why it was repeated twice. Got it my point? So this is what. But what I'm saying here, suppose if you use like if 3000 and 1600 if use and 2 executed this, it was no result. Because between operator is always a low to high only, but high to low not possible. Got it now? So this is one example on between. And next example, observe. What is my next example? Write a query to display employees. Okay. So who are joined, okay, in 1981 year? Who are joined in 1981 year? So now I want to find out my people who was joined in the year of 1981. So let me come. So 1981 people, here you can see total 14 employees are there. And every employee hire dates are there here. Okay, and somebody is joined 81, 1980s, 81, 82, 83. But I wanted 81 people. Okay, then how I can write my query? So between your salary in place, salary place, I want to use what now? Hire date. So hire date between year 1981 year I'm asking. So then tell me, what is your starting value? Starting value, how much, guys? 1st Jan, okay, 81, okay, and when it was ending now, 31st December 81. So this is what now? The hire date between. So now I'm going to execute it here. So now the okay, total 10 employees are there out of 14. These all employees are joined in the year of 1981. Okay. Suppose you wanted, so I don't want it 1981 people who are not joined in the year of 1981. So who are not joined in the year of 1981 means they want to use what now? Just a not between. If I'm not, okay, if I'm using not between here, then see, except 1981 people, remaining 80s people, 82, 83 people are KMAS. So it is a not between. Understand now? So like this, you can go to use your between operator on particular ranges. Okay, this is what. And the same thing, if I want to know, okay, who are not joined in 1981. That means higher date, not between. It's a negative operation. Okay, now? So this is the way between operator you can use. And the next very important operator, so is null. So carefully observe, is null. So is null, why we want to use means, the reason is what now? Whenever you want to comparing your, okay, comparing nulls in a table, so there compulsory we should use a is keyword. Comparing purpose. Because why, sir, we want to use, okay, is means, the reason is what norm? Null, how can you define means? Null is nothing but, null is a unknown value. Unknown, otherwise undefined value. Otherwise, you can say empty. Okay, null is nothing but what now? Empty. So unknown, undefined, or empty we called. So these empties, okay, now these empties, if you need to compare here, you need to find out here. Generally, equal operators or less than greater than operators are not working. For example, suppose come to my table. In this table, one of my column is called a commission. In commission, some people commissions are having here empty cells are there. Some people commissions are having here empty cells. Understand now? So now what I want to do, out of 14 employees, who was or whose commission is empty, that empty commission people data I want to retrieve. So generally what the people will expected here, so select a star from EMP where commission is equals to null they are writing. So here they're using what now? Equal operator. But generally tell me equal operators, when we want to use, when we comparing or assigning some value. Okay, na? When we comparing or assigning some value. Okay. But here null is not a value. Null is not a value. And why it is not a value means, even though the people saying that null, okay, even though people saying that null is not equals to 0 also. Understand my point now? And null is not equals to space also. Because if null is equals to space means it was occupied some memory. Okay, na? And spaces compulsory internal memory address will be there. So there is a value. Null is not equals to 0. Suppose if null is equals to 0 means, yes, 0 is nothing but value. Because you can see here 0 is nothing but value now. Can you see this person have a 0? So 0 is a value. So 0 is a value means I can give it like a equal operator 0, then I got my employee details. Okay, because 0 is considered as a value, so that I'm using assignment operator to comparing here. Understand now? But null is what here? Okay, null is what we said. Null is, okay, is not a equals to 0, is not equals to space. That's why whenever you want to compare unknown value, undefined value, or empty value, then equal operator not support to you. Okay, equal operator, we are using only values comparison. But null is not a value, it's empty. So these empty blocks or empty cells, when you want to find out, there I can't use is or greater than or less than, I can't use. I can use a special operator that's called is keyword. So when I'm using is keyword, what it was happening here, it was finding your empty cells. Finding your empty cells here. Understand now? So this is what is keyword is needed for us. Okay, so that means what I'm saying here, null is an unknown, undefined, or empty. Okay, it is a not equals to 0, not equals to space. If it is equals to 0, then equal operator is supported. Okay, now, and if you want to, it is a space, then space can be countable. Okay, in database space can be countable. That I will show you next class. Okay, space how it was countable. So space is a countable. Countable means what now? It is also some value. Okay, but unfortunately your null is not equals to 0, not equals to space. So these kind of empty blocks, okay, how I can find out means there the people was introducing is keyword they are introducing. Okay, now, so that means this is what. And what is the syntax here? So where I want to send my column name and is null, that's it. And example, you can see what is my first example. Write a query to display employees. Okay, so whose commission is null. Okay, whose commission is null. And if you're writing like this is equals to null means it was showing no rows. And if you're writing here, yes, it is allowed. Okay, now this is comparisons. So is why the people was introducing why we want to use means null is a empty cell or empty block. So these when we need to find out, so I can't use a equal operator, less than operator, arithmetic operators. These kind of operators I cannot use, because these operators we are using to performing on some values. But null is not a value. Null is not a integer. Null is not a string. Null is not a float. Null is not a date. Null is not a time. Okay, na? So what is means null is a empty or undefined value, unknown value also we can say. So these unknown, undefined, empty cells are how we can finding means there the people was introducing is keyword. This is important for your interviews. Okay, na? Right. But the negative operation I'm giving now, the same thing. I'm giving negative. So what is my negative operation? Suppose, okay, whose commission is not null if I was given. So now we can see in my table whose commission not null. Only 4 people are there, including 0. So 0 is not comes under null. Understand? Na? 0 separator. It's a value. So then what I want to do, I'm going to writing here is I'm saying not null. Then you can see, guys, what happened. So not null commission 300, 500, 14, and even though 0 came, because 0 is not equals to null or null not equals to 0. 0 is a separate value. Got it? So that's why it was came to us. Okay. So now this is negative operation on nulls. Okay. This is one problem we can avoid by using of is. But we have one more problem also there when you're working with nulls. What is your next problem here? Okay, let me see. I have some small query I'm asking. Write a query to display employee number, name, commission, salary and commission. Okay, and I want to calculate here. Okay, I want to calculate. So display number, name, salary, commission, and what I want to calculate, and I want to display salary plus commission. I want it, and salary plus commission from EMP table. Okay, whose employee name is Ellen, if I'm giving now. So whose employee name is Ellen? So Ellen employee, what I need to display? Number, name, salary, commission. And what I need to calculate, and also salary plus commission I need to find out. Okay. And which employee? Ellen. So now let me come out and see our table of, okay, EMP table you can see. So Ellen employee number 7499. Carefully observe, guys. His name is Ellen. His salary 1600. His commission 300. Then salary plus commission, if I need to add, then how much it will showing, guys? Salary plus commission, how much? 1900. So carefully see, I'm writing my query. Is it happening or not? So select what I need, EMP number, e-name, sal, commission, sal plus commission. So sal plus commission, I'm showing as a total salary. Total salary, what it is here? Come on, guys. Total salary is what? Yes, it is a alias name. So it is a column level alias name I'm giving now. Okay, from EMP table and my condition where e name is equals to Ellen. And to execute this, now tell me, as per my requirement, whatever the query written and the query result, whatever it was showing us, the result is correct or wrong? The result is correct or any mistakes are there? Is it wrong or correct? Is it correct? So that means in this, I don't have any problem, guys. Carefully observe. In this example, I don't have any problem. Okay, na? I don't have any problem. Okay, as usual, number is there. Okay. In this, I don't have any problem. But the same thing I'm going to asking here. Okay. The next example, carefully observe. So everything is same. Everything is same. Okay. But here, instead of employee name Alan, okay, I'm giving the employee name is Smith. Understand my question now? Okay. Now if I'm taking Smith, what it was happened? Same scenario, but in place of Alan, I want to give a Smith. Now see what happened. As per my table, the name of the employee Smith, okay, is number 7369 Smith, his salary 800, and his commission nothing. So his commission nothing. Nothing means salary plus commission. How much we are expecting here? Salary 800, and this employee is not taking any commission. This employee is not taking any commission means what is the total salary of this employee? 800 only we want to expect. Okay, because this employee was not taken any commission. So we have salary only 800. So now see, I'm going to writing my query. So in place of this, I'm giving here Smith. Okay, then see. So now when I'm giving Smith, and whatever the result will be showing us, in this result, tell me, what is your problem here? Yes. Yeah, the problem is total salary. Because as per my EMP table, employee Smith number is 7369. That's correct. This employee name Smith is also correct. His salary 800 is also correct. And commission nothing, because this employee is not taking any commission. So up to here, as per my table, the information is right. Okay, now? But what next I'm calculating total salary? That means salary plus commission. So salary plus commission means here what it was happening, guys, here. Salary, how much here? 800. So 800. 800 plus commission, how much here? Nothing. Null. So that means my total salary, how much I'm expecting here? Because this employee was not taking any commission. That means what is the total salary of this employee? 800. Okay, now 800. And now, but what it was showing to me? It was showing what now? Null is showing. So now this is the problem of okay, comparison. That means when you want to do some calculations. So whenever you want to do some arithmetic operations with your null, then it was showing wrong result. Got it, my point? This is your wrong result. But why, sir, it will be showing like this? What is the problem means here? Some, okay, note point should be right. What is the note point here? Okay, what is the note point here? When we perform arithmetic operations with null it again returns null only. It again returns null only. Okay. So when we perform arithmetic operations with a null, okay, operations with null, then it again returns null only. Then it again returns null only. That means what now? Some example, just observe. Suppose here I'm giving if x is equals to 1000. So my operation is what, sir? If I'm working, my operation is x plus null if I was given. So here plus is called an arithmetic operator to perform addition. So now in this expression, x value substitute 1000 plus null, but unfortunately it was giving again null only. This is actually problem. And not only addition, even though if you go for the subtraction, x minus null if I was given for your arithmetic operator. Now 1000 minus null if I give it, again it returns null only. Same as if you want to show x into null, if you want to show x into null, then same as 1000 into null. And again it's showing what now? Null only. The next operation, x by null, then again it was showing here x value 1000. 1000 by null, it equals to null only. So these are actually the problem. That means if any arithmetic operator will perform some operation with a null, then it again returns null only. So that's why here what it was happening in my query. Okay, salary, this is my expression, right? Salary, how much here? 800. So 800 plus commission, how much here for this employee? Null. So here, which operator? Arithmetic operator I'm using. That's called addition. But as per the nature of arithmetic operators, if any arithmetic operator is performing operation with null, then what we identified here, again it was comes to null only. So that is the reason actually why your total salary is showing nulls. Got it my point here? Come on guys, this point all of you understand now? Right. So this is actually the problem. Then how I can overcome that? Okay, how I can overcome? So now here we are writing to overcome the above problem. To overcome the above problem, Oracle provide a predefined function. A predefined function is called as NVL function. Okay, is called as NVL. Is the most important for you. So this null related information is important for your interviews. Okay, now, right? Is null, that is one thing, and this is operations. So NVL function is one of the predefined function. It's not user defined, it's a predefined. So this function, with the help of this function, we are going to be avoiding our null problem when you're performing arithmetic operations. Okay, now? So now the question will come to you, what is null? What is null? So carefully observe. So null, okay, it stands for null value. NVL stands for null value. And this function I'm using, guys, here to replace a user defined value, in place of null. Okay, now. So wherever null is there, in place of null, user will send some value. User will pass some user defined value. And whatever I'm passing user defined value, that will be replacing to your null position. That means instead of empty, we are sending some value. Instead of empty, we are sending some value. Okay, na? And that value, who was send it here? User will send it. Okay, then how it is send it? Now can see. Okay, now, yes, syntax observe. What is my null syntax means? NVL of expression 1 comma expression 2. This is my syntax. Okay, now. What is expression 1, expression 2 here? Observe. So here the note point, observe. Okay. Suppose in your NVL function, if expression 1 is null, okay, then NVL function then return, then NVL function, then it return expression 2 value. But this expression 2 value is nothing but what now? User defined value. So how much you was given, that will be written. This is one case. Suppose my expression 1 is not null. Suppose it's not null. Then it returns expression 1 value only, because expression 1 is not null. Not null means it is a some value. Understand now? So what is the thing here? NVL is having 2 arguments. Expression 1 and 2. This function is having 2 arguments. So whenever your expression 1 value is null, then returns expression 2 value. But expression 2 value, who will give it? User defined. How much he was give it? That will be returns. Okay. Suppose your expression 1 is not null, then it returns expression 1 value only, because expression 1 is not null means it is a some value now. Come on, guys. Expression 1 is not is not null means definitely it was having some value. Okay. That value will be returns. Okay. Now see practically. See, I'm going to writing here. Select NVL of suppose my expression 1 is null is there. Expression 2 user was given 0. Okay, from dual. Okay, here what is dual, sir? This is next lesson or next topic we will discuss in the next session. Okay, now? Right. There I will discuss what is dual. Now we have observed concept. NVL of null comma 0. Now tell me, in this expression, your expression 1 is how much? In your expression 1, what it was there? Expression 1, I'm asking. Null is there. So, as per the nature of NVL function, if expression 1 is null is there, then what it returns? Expression 2 value. Expression 2 value, how much the user was given here? Expression 2 value was given by user. How much? 0. So that means what is my output here? 0. So got it now? This example clear now? Yes. Same as, and not only 0. For example, you given here, not only 0, I'm giving here. Okay, 100 I'm giving. Then how much it will be written? Yes, 100 written. Okay. Suppose in the next level, if I'm giving expression 1 is having, suppose 0, then tell me, what is my written value? So expression 1 is null, is not null? Come on, guys. Expression 1 is null or is not null? Is not null. So that means I said, if your expression 1 is not null, then it returns expression 1 value only. That means expression 1 value, how much here? 0. So that means my answer is what now? 0. Same as if I'm using here, for example, I'm passing 50. Then what is my answer? Yes, 50 only. Okay, now? So this is NVL function working nature. Understand now? These examples I'm giving here. Okay, I'm giving here. So now here observe, these are the expression 1. So my problem is what now here? What is my problem? Null is my problem, actually. Yes or no? Null is my problem. So now this problem I need to avoid. This problem I need to avoid now. Okay, right. So now here, so values I was given, but how I can overcome means, yes. Now the same query I'm writing now. And what is the solution here? Observe. After taking NVL function, then I will say solution. So what is my solution here? Observe. Same thing. Okay, same program. Okay, but I'm just changing now. Observe carefully. Select. So what I want it, number, name, sal, commission. And here see, sal plus, because my problem where it is null. Yes or no? My problem is what now? Null. And null where it is commission column. That's why I want to apply NVL function of commission column, comma. This employee is not taking any commission. Not taking any commission means what? 0. User defined value 0. I want to say as a total salary from EMP. So where E name is equals to Smith. Then see, your problem is solved. Huh? Yes. In this, what happened, you can see carefully. Here, this is my expression. This expression I'm writing now, careful observe. So my expression is what now? Salary plus NVL of commission, comma 0 is my expression. So now in this expression, your value substitute. Smith employee salary, how much here? 800. That 800 I'm substituting here. Substitute 800 plus NVL function of the Smith employee as per your table, commission how much here? Null. Commission how much here? Null. Null, comma 0. In the next line, what it was happened, you can see. In the next line, what it was happened? 800, 800 as usual. Okay, plus, now tell me. Now, NVL function null, comma 0, this function returns how much? It returns how much? 0. Because you see, you have here already now. So 0. So now here how much returns? 0 is returns. Then what happened? You can see now 800 plus 0 is equals to 800. So final, my result came up. Come on, guys. Yes, it was that finally my total salary of this employee Smith, how much here? 800. So your problem is solved here. Okay, now? So this is the way NVL function whenever you need to performing some arithmetic operations. So there the problem will come to you. So that problem can be overcome like this. Okay, now? So now here. Okay, right. So this is NVL function use. Okay, right. Suppose this NVL function, if I'm using on another person, now careful observe. First come to my table. Okay, and now I'm using this NVL function. Okay, where E name is equals to ln I'm giving. But in this also I'm using NVL function. But condition is ln. So now you just, okay, communicate here. This is your expression, right? So ln salary, how much in the table? 1600. So 1600 in place of salary, it will take 1600 plus my function is what? NVL of this ln. Okay, employee commission, how much guys here? 300. So commission is how much here? 300. So 300 comma 0. This is what? Substitution. Next line is what now? 1600 plus. Now tell me, in this NVL function, what it was written? 0 na 300. Because your expression 1 is not null. Expression 1 is not null means it is a value. It is a value means value is written. Then returns 300. So 1600 plus 300, again it is a 900, your output. So here nothing problem here. So now you can see, even though the same, if you use NVL function in this case also, so original data will be taking out. Got it now? Okay, no need NVL, but if you keep NVL also, your output will not change. Exactly, it will come as it is. Okay, now? Right. So now this is what we can say here. Okay, NVL. But same to same, in the latest versions, we have one more that is called NVL2 of expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. This is an extension of your NVL function. And this function, how it was working, let me see. So first of all, what we said, it is an extension of NVL function. Okay, and this function is having how many arguments, guys? Here having 3 arguments. 3 arguments are, what is the 3 arguments? First argument, expression 1. Second argument, expression 2. Third argument, expression number 3. So there are 3 arguments are there. Okay, right. How it was working, sir? Means, here observe, careful observe. Suppose if your expression 1 is null, then it returns expression 3 value. And your expression 3 value is called as a user defined value. So how much was given, that will be returns. Second one, if expression 2, sorry, if expression 1 is not null, then it returns expression, which value? 2 value returns. And your expression 2 value is also user defined value. Got it my point now? Come on, guys. Check it out. The statement is clear, all of you. Read once. Read once. and say the statement is clear. Okay, yes. So in this, how it was working here? If your expression 1 value, that means expression 1, if it is null, then returning expression 3 value. Nothing was there here. Okay. Now? Suppose your expression 1 is not null, returning expression 2 value. That's it. Okay. Now see examples I'm showing now. Come to examples. Select NVL2 of my first expression I'm giving null. Second expression I'm giving user defined value 100 and 200 from dual. Now tell me, what is your expression 1? Expression 1 is how much here? Null is there. So as per the nature of NVL, if your expression 1 is null, which value returns? Expression 3 value. Expression 3 value, how much we given here? 200. 200. So 200 returns now. Is it clear? Okay. Suppose if I want it here. Okay, next. If your expression 1 is not null, it is having some value 0. Then what it was returns? Expression 2 value printed. 2 value how much here? 100. 100 is printed, not 0. 100 is printed. Okay, now? So even though if I'm using here, suppose expression 1 is, I'm giving here 500. Then what it is returns? Still it returns 100 only, not 500. So NVL function, if your expression 1 is null, returning 3. If it is not null, returning 2. And your expression 1 will never return any value. Okay, na? Your expression 1 will never return any value. Okay, this is NVL2, how it was working and the nature of NVL2. Okay, na? These are examples. And now taking one query example, carefully observe, you can understand. So write a query to update all employees commissions, all employees commissions in a table. Okay, na? So write a query to update all employees commissions in a table based on the following conditions. The following conditions are, first condition is what now? If employee commission is null, then update that employee or those employees. Then update if employees commission is null, then update those employees commission. Okay, update those employee commission as 400. Okay, which employee commission is null, then update those employee commission as 400. Second one, if employees commission, if employee commission is not null, then update those employees, commission as as a commission plus 400. Okay, na? So your query understand, all of you? Once read, all of you. Clear na? Now we can see. What I'm asking, I need to update all employees' commissions in a table based on the following conditions. What is conditions was given? Suppose your employee commission is null is there. Suppose a employee commission is null. Then that null places how much I want to replace. In place of null, how much I want to replace? 400. Okay, that is the first condition. Second condition is what now? Suppose your employee's commission is not null. Not null means it is having value now. Not null means it is having some value now. Yes. Then those employees, what I want to do, that value plus 400. That value plus 400. Okay. Now we can see, careful observe. First come to my table now. EMP table. So EMP table, one of my column is called a commission column. You can see. Tell me, in this out of 14 employees, how many employees commissions are null? Count first. 10 employees. So 10 employees commissions are null. That means 10 employees commissions wherever null is there, in place of empties, in place of nulls, how much I want to put? Yes, 400. That's okay. So how many employee commissions are not null? 4 employees. 4 employees commissions are not null. So those 4 employees, what I want to do? Commission plus 400. So that means you're carefully observed. So which employee commission is empty? In every empty places, I have to keep 400. Understand now? I have to keep 400. 400, 400, 400, 400. I want to keep this. And which employee commission is not null? Commission plus 400. So 300 plus 400. Total how much here? 700. 500 plus 400. Total how much here? 900. 1400 plus 400. How much final result? 1800. 0 plus 400. How much? 400. So this is my output. Yes or no? My table output will be like this. So now see how to write now. Now I'm writing my query. Which command? Update. Update EMP set. Which column I update? Commission column. Commission is equals to NVL2 of commission, comma, commission plus 400, comma, 400. Is it correct? Come on, guys. Is it clear? As per our condition, as per our conditions, whatever the 2 conditions was given. So as per conditions, you can see that statement is right. Yes, now? Now we can see. So null, this is expression 1. This is expression 2. This is expression 3. Careful observe. Expression 1, if it is a null, suppose it is a null. Expression 1 is null, then what it was returns? What it was returns? Expression 3 value. So expression 3 value 400. So wherever null is there, in place of null, it will take a 400. Understand now? It will take a 400. Okay. Suppose where is a commission is not null. Suppose your commission is not null. My expression 1, commission is not null. Commission is not null means some value. Some value means 300, some value. To this 300, I'm adding how much? 400. So 700. So like this, you need to execute 14 rows are updated successfully and come back to call your table. So now we can see. So wherever commission is null is there, every null places 400, 400, 400 taken. And here existing commission what? 300 plus 400, 700. 500 plus 400, 900. 1400 plus 400, 1800. 0 plus 400, 400. So done. Okay, now? Yes. So this is, okay, how NVL2 function will be working here. Okay, now? So finally, I want to take this to work. Okay, so that means NVL2 function having 3 arguments, NVL function having 2 arguments. Okay, this is 2 arguments function. Okay, and this is 3 argument function. And their natures, function natures, whatever we discuss, as per their natures, it will be returning their values. Got it my point now? Yes. So this is null. That means when you're working with null, there are 2 problems, sir, we find out. So what is the conclusion of null? There are 2 problems. One is comparison level. Comparison level also, we can't directly comparing. Okay, this is comparison level. So comparison level, directly we can't compare our nulls. So to avoid this problem, I'm using is keyword. This is comparing levels. Okay, so whenever you need to comparing nulls in a table, there is also we are facing problem because there we can't use a equal operator, less than, greater than. This kind of operators are not allowed because null is what I said, empty. So empties I can't compare. How I can compare equal operator? Not possible. So here to avoid that problem is it's a one solution, comparing level solution. Next problem is what now? Performing operations. If any arithmetic operation, addition, subtraction, multiple divisions, these operations, whenever you performing with nulls, problem is what? Again, it returns a null. So this is second problem with null. So these problem to overcome purpose, we are using NVL function. Understand now? So this NVL extension is what now? Another function in the latest version, NVL2. Okay, now? Right. So these are is null operator related, null related problems and problem solutions. Okay, now? Right. And finally, last one is what now? Like. Last one is what now? Like. So this operator we will discuss on tomorrow. Okay, now? So tomorrow I will go for this. Okay, like operators, we will discuss how it was working in our queries. Understand now? Right, guys? And this entire notes I'm uploading.